January 31st of 2013, an indie game was released on Steam. This game has won several awards for its mind-bending ingenuity and puzzle design. If you like a mental challenge and you can afford it, then maybe you should try Antichamber. Yeah. Look upon my work, she mighty and despair. So I recently beat Antichamber, so far as you can actually beat the game. Got the entire map, got all the hints that the game gives you, which is a nice journey from the womb to the grave. And just for this alternate Thursday, by the way, welcome to another alternate Thursday presentation, I'm just gonna delete all this. Yes. And reset the timer. Every journey is a series of choices. The first is to begin the journey. Alright, so I got an hour and a half to do this. As I'm only gonna be recording a 20-minute session for this, I'm probably not gonna finish it, though I have seen things that... I've seen movies that apparently can do this very fast. The first challenge. Well, we can go back or forward. Let's go forward. Jump! Alright, so nothing in this puzzle usually is what it appears to be. Like for instance, this floor only appears when you walk on it. How we perceive a problem can change every time we see it. That much is true. I don't really have a set path on how to solve this game because I've played it so intermittently I've pretty much forgotten everything at the start. And I've even had to look up some of the later puzzles just because they were looking a little bit daunting from my point of view. But here's something nice. A little gallery made with the art of the game. I've read that this game uses Escher-like figurines and such. That's pretty much true. Nothing is quite what you think it is. These aren't puzzles, by the way, this is just a gallery. It is nice. It's very nice. And vaguely creepy as well. But there's nothing much we can do here. What actually can we do here? Well, not a whole lot. We can go in here. When you absorb your surroundings, you may notice things that you didn't see before. Indeed. Like for instance, if I go into the blue passageway, I find myself back here, looking again at the blue passageway. And that pretty much keeps on going forever. However, if I go into the green passageway, and keep on going into the green passageway, let's see. This is the way I need to go. If you never stop trying, you'll get there eventually. Sound advice. Now, I can go left or right. I go left. Some choices can leave us running around in circles. I suppose it can. And actually that did leave us running out in circles. Alright, let's go back to the beginning then. Now if you go right, you notice that the pattern on the wall changes a bit. At least I think it does. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, the walls are getting the black things getting thinner. And we're back here. Raw persistence may be the only option other than giving up entirely. And here we have the helpful arrow, which tells us to go this way, but we can't go that way. Ooh, we have an eye. Now these eyes are pretty much staring contests. You'll invariably win. Now, the door won't allow us to pass because we're looking at it. But if we walk backwards, then we're not looking at it. A few steps backward may keep you moving forward. Now this is always an interesting device. As you notice, we are in a completely red room. But if we looked through this window, we suddenly find ourselves in the blue room. How neat, and we can just easily head back. But we need to be here for now because, well, we need to find all the stuff. A window of opportunity can lead to new places if you are willing to take a closer look. And there is, my friend, the black cube. Black matter, rather. I suppose it would be antimatter. But there we have something that we actually want. Which is, I believe it's a matter gun. Or the blue matter gun in this case. Which is actually the first useful tool. I call it a gun, but it's not actually a weapon. It's just, it functions similar. I think you would call it more like a nail gun, which isn't actually a very effective weapon. Now, we can go into the dark. And actually not go anywhere. Look a little harder and you will find the way forward. Failing to succeed does not mean failing to progress. I guess this is at the bottom of the pit, if I had not fallen on those steps. The game is helping me out a bit too much here, which is actually a point with this game. It's not that hard. It gives very, very many clues. And they're very easy to follow. But you tend to overthink things. Which is my problem, which is why it took me about 8 months to finish this game. Because, well, I got this on my birthday from my brother. Venturing into the unknown can lead to great rewards. In this case, closer to that gun. Now, I want that close the door behind me. The end may come before we were ready to get there. And suddenly we are on the other side of the glass. Life isn't about getting to the end. No, really it is not. Still got plenty of time. Managed to find several chambers. I can easily get to that room, by the way, but doing that would pretty much stop me from getting anywhere. Alright, so we look through the window again, and we're suddenly on the other side. At times we need to view the world from someone else's perspective. And we're back here again. Now, in order to get that gun, we need to look through the window here. And suddenly we have it. Et voila. Try hard enough and you will get to where you want to be. Now I can now pick up these matter blocks and place them, making sure the door will not close on me. We need that. And some doors will close unless we hold them open. Not that much is true. Can I actually take that with me? Yeah, I'm kinda low on materials right now. But actually now I can go back. Keep this door open. Get that cube. Get that cube. It's not that hard, but you do need to think on it a little bit. Plan out your strategy. Yeah, it's harder to progress if you're leaving things behind. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go to work without pants. In this case. And actually, yeah, like this. And now I can take all three. There are multiple ways to approach a situation. That much is true. In this case, we can now open this door. Now this is a sort of elimination field. This is a relatively benign one. Basically, if I have any matter in my gun when I enter this field, it completely empties my gun. However, we're currently not really equipped to deal with the puzzle beyond this, because it requires us to have the red gun, as indicated by these blocks of matter. So instead we'll just head back. Some outcomes are more favorable than others. So now we'll take the blue matter with us again. Open up another door. Now I've got myself stuck here. Well, that's perfect actually, to demonstrate that it actually does happen. I did not plan ahead. Well, back to beginning then. If you don't like where you've ended up, try doing something else. So basically everything that I've done will now end up here. Now you can see rooms which you've done, which are finished, and don't have any other exits as these small squares. And rooms that have exits that you've not yet found, as these big squares. Let's see. Now last we were here. Let's see. It's kind enough to give us the 3 matter blocks. Alright, so I need that open. And now I have a slight dilemma, because that drops 2 doors, doesn't it? Well, let's just leave it open then. See if I go through this. Yeah, I wouldn't have enough matter anyway. And here's another element. If you time the jumps just right, you can actually get deeper onto the pad, but I need some matter actually to finish that. Actually, let's try that again. Alright, so I need to go through this beam to open it up. And then close that beam off so that it doesn't see me. That way the doors will stay open. And I'm just gonna take both of these with me. Alright. So let's get some momentum. Lock the thing. Lock the platform down. And again. Consequences of one choice can cut us off from making others. Need to go down a little bit further. Yeah, that's better. And now we can open this door. And we get another matter block. Of course, it doesn't really matter because now we can't get up. Way of me to think ahead. Alright, let's go somewhere else again. Like for instance, we have here the clock that ticks away at life. Let's go into the staring contest again. The solution to a problem may just require a more thorough look at it. Right, so when I move fast, those riot balls, I believe they are called, destroy the bridge. I actually do want to cross. So I'll walk slowly. Moving through problems slower may help find the solution. Or indeed. There's no death in this game, so you can pretty much fall as high or low as you want. And here we have some yellow matter, which I can pick up. Doesn't really matter. We should stop saying things like that. Doesn't make much of a difference to me. Perfect. So that opens the door. The right answer may also be the most obvious ones. Again, we have a benign field here. That doesn't really help me though. Because while I can throw cubes in there, as long as I'm in here, I can't pick them up again. And I just don't have enough matter to open both doors. I should have enough to open one door. I think. Didn't do the math, but really. Yeah, this door will open. And this one requires 6 on both sides. No, I would never have had enough. Whoa. And that's another trick of the... It's a fake stairway. Sometimes you only have just enough to get by. Well, I guess you need to fill in these gaps. And I need blue matter for that. Luckily, I have more than enough. Just to show how sneaky the game can be. Studying a problem requires filling in the pieces. Well, there's another wall here, but that's green matter, and that keeps regrowing. But anyway, that's enough of my look at this game. I may turn this into a series, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure I am able to actually make this interesting to watch. But I find it interesting to play, and I don't know, wouldn't really matter. But it's definitely worth a look. So if you ever find it on a good deal, give it a try. I've been Leo, and I see you all next time.